So I've climbed the climb at the top of the pitch. Got my personal in here. I've got one of the other bolts with my pass. It's just kind of the way I like to do it. I'm going to grab my ATC or similar device. I'm going to take the other two strands of the quad, clip my ATC into it through the becket. That's the ear on the back. Then I'm going to grab the rope that goes to my partner, pull that up. Now this is important. You have to follow the picture here. Make sure the climber side collapses over the brake side. I'll show you that here. Lock a carabiner through the back, and then you're ready to belay. And what I mean is, this is the brake side here, and here's the climber side. It's over the brake strand at all times. That way, if the climber were to fall, it locks that brake strand into place.
So now I'm at the top of my pitch, and I have a beautiful tree. See the tree? Very efficient anchor right now is for me, get up, I'm going to walk around the tree a couple times. Perfect. Now, what I can do, so if I want to shorten it up a little bit, I'll go ahead and I'll take my personal anchor, I can attach it to the uphill strand with a knob or clove hitch, and I can take the downhill strand if I want. I can tighten it up a little bit. I, feel so inclined that I want to tighten this up, but I think this is a good enough slack. And then I can just hitch it. The system is closed. This is one piece of protection. This is another. Through the rope. I can even, for added measure, hook onto this strand, but that reduces the friction around the tree. So in this case, I'm going to leave it as is. Nice snug around the tree. And now I'm ready to belay my partner.
Okay, so another option, if you've got a large tree at the top of the pitch you're climbing, is to use the frost knot. So what I'm going to do is take a bite of rope. I'm tied in here. Reach around that tree, or maybe it's another big object. I've got a bite here. I'm going to create two bites on the other side. Either tie a figure eight, or I think in this case I'm going to do an overhand real quick. The advantage of this is it's fast, it's easy, it's secure. I'm going to check my ends to make sure I'm good. I'm tied in here, so I've got my personal attachment now. Attach my belay device, whatever I'm going to use to bring up my partner, and I'm on belay. The disadvantage is I've just used 20 feet of rope to go around this tree, so it depends on the pitch you're on. If you're conserving rope, this may not be an option.
You only clip into 2 instead of 4?
I could clip into just 1 if I wanted to. It's just fine. It's kind of up to you. I do 2 as a redundancy, and that way when my partner comes up, he's got an extra place to clip in real quick and easy.
I get to the top of the pitch, and I'm going to belay my partner. So I'm going to anchor in. I'm going to use 2 points. I like to use the rope just do a little clove hitch action. Adjust it to suit. Now I'm in the anchor. I'm going to belay my second up. I love to use the munter hitch. You can use lockers. I like, for this demonstration, the simplicity of using a simple oval. Got my oval carabiners here. Make my cross, flip it. Got my beaner through both. I have a sliding X, and what that's worth. Now I've got my locking pear-shaped beaner. I'll pull up some slack. You can drop that. Okay, my partner's ready. I'm going to go ahead and set up a munter hitch. Get that out of the way. Clean shot. And whenever I'm on camera, I suck at muntering. I do it blindly, except then I can belay my partner. Let out slack, pull up slack. The beauty of this is he's not tugging on my harness. He's not, I'm not holding his weight. His weight's going directly to the anchor. And I just milk the cow to get my partner up. And I pull down instead of up. If we're on an ATC or a device up here, I'd have to pull up. This way I just milk the cow. So we're at the top. I'm going to belay my second. Now most of the time you're going to set up your belay device with your climber on top and your brake through the teeth down below. That's great when you've got a top rope running up above you or belaying a leader where your climber rope is going up from you. But in this case the climber rope is going down to the climber. So I'm going to switch this around. I'm going to put the braking teeth up. Instead of the climber being on top, I put the climber down below, like so, because I'm pulling up slack and braking this way, and my climber, let's lock this off, pulling up slack, and my climber is falling that way. So in this case, the climber strand is on the bottom.